Many people only get old, but they never really grow up. They fail to take responsibility for their actions, not to mention the negative consequences of their bad decisions. Responsibility is what differentiates children from adults. The reason why almost every Western society is doomed to fail is because democracy allows the individual to push the responsibility it has for itself towards the state and, in air quotes, other people. And since politicians only care about being elected, they of course tell everybody what they want to hear. No, you do not have to take responsibility. You can stay a careless child all your life. Just give us your vote and the power to transfer the responsibility that you refuse to take for yourself to other people and future generations. Since government is God, it can change the rules of life and reality. It has unlimited power and resources. At least it says so. Therefore, the government can make promises that may or may not be fulfilled, and everybody can stay a child. Since the end of World War II, Western societies have been transformed into degenerated children, unable and unwilling to accept reality since daddy government has your back. There will be atonement for your sins. You shall feel the negative consequences of your bad decisions. The government cannot free you from those bad consequences. It is only able to postpone them into the future. And this can go on for decades, of course. Time preference is the fundamental reason humanity could get where it is today. This is what differentiated us from animals, at least in the past, since animals are slaves to their instincts and therefore have a time preference of 0. This means that they consume resources they acquire immediately. Humans at least had the ability to postpone gratification and invest resources into the future, so there shall be a return on investment. And the delay of gratification would have been rewarded. This knowledge seems to be long lost in modern society. We lost the time preference that made us as great as we were, and decided not only to consume resources that we have today in the present, but we decided to consume resources from the future in the present. This is called debt. We took so much from the future that there will be nothing left once we will get there. This means there will be a harsh awakening when governments around the globe will have to default on the promises they gave. Then society will have to grow up in a very short time. Too fast to adapt to for most people, of course. Recency bias will maybe tell you that this is not true, and somehow we will work it out and it will be fine in the end, and so on. However, somehow is not a word I would feel comfortable with betting my whole existence on. Let's be clear, the party's over. It is time to grow up, to take complete responsibility for yourself, your actions, and the consequences of your actions, and relearn the concept of time preference.